This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the next episode of The Outer Worlds. It's been kind of a hot minute since I played this, because I was kind of busy. Now you might be wondering, what was I busy with? Well, I went to a concert. I don't know when this will get uploaded. This might be like a month prior to it. But yeah, I went to a concert. I went to Ado. And it was fantastic.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself right before he died.
Oh. Well done.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
I wonder where she would go if I told her to leave. I never done that in my prior playthrough of this game. Anyway, we need to talk. Oh wait, we need to go upstairs. Wasn't there a thing upstairs that we need to deal with? He called it a shrink ray, but it wouldn't let. Don't forget, okay. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard port suds. Okay. So we need to find a You found an entry on Hawthorne's terminal in the captain quarters regarding attempts to turn Sam into a combat. Okay. Probably should talk to Ada about that. But right now, we need to do range. Cool. Let's talk to Ada really fast and see what she says about.
Welcome back, Captain.
I'm trying to find that
Be of
stuff.
assistance. Take care. Captain to run the ship.
Maybe her?
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
No. The only person I can ask is the priest. That's really it. And no, his room is right here.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
I'd like to know something about those flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic Okay.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it? Were they not religious?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't you proud to become a victor at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What's this plan you're talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. The scientist named Willis saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole the body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and threw me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals to need to save us colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
I want to ask you about that book. Does it have something to do with your religion?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vigor searching for a banned book is set a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
Any ideas where you find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay. Well, we know whose room this is. But I'm not gonna take anything from her. Because I'm a nice person. Okay. I was really confused by the bathroom. I was like, I don't remember this door.
Remember, items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
That's tier 2. That's the Groundbreaker. So oh, we're going to the Groundbreaker. Got it.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I'm gonna assume these are DLC. Yeah, these are DLC. So we'll do DLCs last. Right. Let me confirm that. After doing some research, what I've learned is, no, those planets are just there. Apparently I have to make a significant amount of progress before I can even start the DLC.
Hey,
What's up?
Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
So we will head to,
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. We're good. And I think we're good in this place. I can take both of them. Why would I not take both of them? That'd be a weird thing not to do. But yeah, both of them. I do need to get armor on both of you. Actually, let's back here and I see things.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
I didn't steal a thing.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the...
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
No, you're not.
Get cute with me again, you little back bay brat. I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
What's up?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And it sounds like you resolve your differences like adults, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm Swan.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
What do you need?
What do you think you're doing?
Captain,
I know.
look out.
Yeah, apparently I can't steal that stuff. That's fine. I guess. I can steal this stuff in here, though. See? Hee hee. I got it. I'm too sneaky for y'all. I can't steal that. Too many people around. There is a lot of loot around, so.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
That's cool. So drunk. Well, no. That would be a lot better for him because his hack is really good. What is... See, he's really good at tech. And the only thing I have for tech is this, so... Yeah, I shouldn't have sold some of that stuff off. I didn't realize that until now. Oops. Oh, well. That was my fault. We'll find good armor, though. He has to level up.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Okay, so... You know, that looks like death. Should I do... It's over here.
Move along.
Okay. Absolutely. Oh. Thought I was gonna die there for 2 seconds. That's kind of a really big person. Dialogue skills. That's a intriguing one to have. I think I could just drop down from here, right? Ah! Ow, I broke my legs.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No, seriously.
And not be able to automatically disguise when entering restricted areas.
There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Roger. Full of monsters. Now I've heard.
Okay. Unfit for Chris Pigs. Honestly expected me to share the berth with some junker frowned by the freelancer. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error. Hey, I landed like 15 minutes away and this crazy guy with no shoes on has been throwing shit at my rig. Like actual shit. Can I open fire or what?
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
I fled before we could get down to it. Left things behind. They're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot. Okay.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Wow, you got that?
Yep. Shit. Hello?
Nothing there. What's that noise?
Nicely done.
Keep your sights out, friend.
Yeah?
Tricks on me.
What?
Okay, I think we are good. I cannot talk to any of these guys. Actual shit in there. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, so speak with Max. Okay.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there, Victor, while you aren't telling me.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay. He's over there.
Okay, we're going quiet.
Now. Barricade. Wait, can I possibly? I was hoping that I could jump up there. Not you. You have a shotgun. I probably can find you a better shotgun. Also, seek an upgrade to that. A better hammer. No. Okay, cool.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Can I not get in here? Okay. I bet you anything I have to go. Oh, look at this. I can get down here. So I'm kind of curious on where this goes now. I'm gonna have F5 though.
Well, well, well. What fine treasures might await us in here?
Oh no. Oh my god, you fly. Oh, I am so sorry. I see that. Whoa, he flew. I need a key card. Anything down here? Yeah, there's some stuff down here. I'm generally curious on like what's up here, but I bet you can't do that. I'm one of these outlaws who are planning on doing something. Oh, I found the card. Whoa.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith created that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heat or tails. I said heat. I'm like bleh. I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of it wakes lingers even in my eyes are closed. I spent more time on the hammer. And internal workings are state of the art. Thermal, electronical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? This weapon is a breakthrough in curiosity and in courtesy and engineering, and many of the systems appear rigged against tampering. There are a curious energy signature swirling around the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source of their taste of copper, and I have lost several teeth. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invented the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind of that. Good news first. The energy structure matches Blondiet's includes endways, raising the hammer mantle properties of force, shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad, in the attempt to neuter the self-destruct functionality, my brain is not here right now to like read everything, to be honest. inadvertently cause a small fire, and hammer's manual control may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way to cycle through the element mode. I must take greater care of future experiments. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in my workshop. My tinkerers were all for naught. This is not a prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfection. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol, a whisper to me that disorder rules all things. But with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is the lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end this episode right here after reading all that. We are going to continue getting deeper into the ship and see what's going on with the ship, and then we continue doing some side quest. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like and a comment down below, and I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye! Hello everyone, if you enjoyed this video and you want more Let's Plays, I upload Sunday through Saturday at 6 p.m. PST. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and hit that bell for notifications to see more. I hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!